Man's best friend, the dog. He comes in all shapes and sizes. He is always happy, loving. He's a hero, an entertainer, a guardian, your most trusted and faithful friend to the end. But is the end coming too soon? And how much of the pain and suffering that comes with age can easily be prevented, even reversed? Could you save hundreds, even thousands of dollars in vet bills and end up with a happier and healthier dog? Lacey is 12 and had kidney problems.
She had a hard time going up the stairs, and she just seemed like she didn't have very much energy.
In just 4 weeks, Lacey changed completely.
She runs up the stairs now, and she, believe it or not, my kids are taking her on walks, where for a while there, they would take her on walks and she would be pretty much pooped out.
Dave Cayetta spent hundreds in vet bills and medications, but Lance wasn't getting any better.
It was all dried out and like brown patches everywhere.
In just 5 days, Lance went through a complete change.
5 days go by, completely gone. I mean, look at him now. It was unbelievable.
Angie's 12-year-old Doc has cancer, and a month ago he just wanted to lay down.
We would have had to put him to sleep prematurely, and that would have just broken my heart.
Amazingly, Doc came back to life after just 3 days on K9Rx.
I saw a difference in Doc in 3 days. In 3 days, he could get up, he would run to the car, he would jump in the car, and we'd go to the park. He's just like a little puppy now.
Lena's best friend Caesar is 14, and 2 months ago, he could barely walk.
Well, I thought he would die because he was always in pain.
This is Caesar today, at almost 100 in dog years.
I got my dog back, and I'm happy now.
All because of an incredible discovery by Dr. Scott Connolly, an icon in the fitness world, for his research in body composition and nutritional science. He is the founder of Metrex, which became the most popular single supplement in the world, currently issued as standard nutritional protocol in some of the world's most prestigious hospitals, including Harvard Medical School Brigham. As with Metrex, Dr. Connolly is again receiving national attention for his groundbreaking discoveries with a revolutionary advancement in canine nutrition called K9Rx. Today, scientists agree that dogs, no matter what breed, evolved directly from the wolf, and that by simply adding Dr. Connolly's K9Rx to your dog's diet, many of today's common ailments can be prevented or completely eliminated.
My friend Ajax here is one of 34 species of domestic dog. Realizing what dogs mean to us today and the relationships that we developed with them, it's hard to imagine that their nearest genetic relative is the gray wolf. In fact, when sophisticated genetic mapping studies are done between species of gray wolves and several varieties of domestic dog, we find either no difference or at most a 0.2 differential in their key genetic makeup. So for all intents and purposes, Ajax here is in fact a gray wolf. It's important to realize that because his metabolic foundation is therefore grounded in the history and development of the wolf's metabolism. As such, in order to feed him optimally, we need to know the details of what raw materials are found in the wolf's diet that constitute the optimal array of nutrients to provide long life, health, and vitality. Regrettably, commercial food companies have dismissed this consideration due to economic reasons. Instead, what we've been handed as a result of economy, of design and composition are diets that are essentially unspecific carbohydrates that provide nothing but calories. In fact, Ajax here doesn't require carbohydrate, could live his entire lifespan without ever having a single gram of it. What we need to do from this point forward is to realize the obligation that we have to these companions to feed them optimal arrays of nutrients. And in fact, in this program, we'll develop a perspective which will show you what the impact of such a decision and action plan can have on the health and vitality of our trusted and loving companions.
Find out how Dr. Connolly's research and revolutionary discovery can give your young dog the best life possible and your old dog a new lease on the highest quality of life that you, his owner, and his best friend can now provide him next.
Hello and welcome. What we're going to show you today is as eye-opening as it is inspiring. It will forever change the way you think about your dog and what you choose to feed him. You'll become aware of startling new evidence. You'll meet experts who will support this evidence. And you'll witness some of the most compelling and inspiring cases of canine companions whose lives have literally been saved by an amazing new development that we will show you here today. You'll meet Dr. Scott Connolly, the legendary founder of Metrex and the developer of K9Rx, a product that's been called the most remarkable discovery for dogs ever. You'll also meet Ann Martin, an author whose profound research exposes what really goes into commercial dog food. Her books, Foods Pets Die For and Protect Your Pet, are the books your commercial dog food manufacturers don't want you to read. But first, what is K9Rx? How can it make your dog healthier than ever and save you hundreds, even thousands in vet bills? How can it help your dog live longer, overcome skin problems, joint problems, digestive problems, problems with bad breath, even fleas? How can it give your young dog the best out of life and your old dog a new lease on life? Let's find out.
Introducing K9Rx, a revolutionary discovery that has proven to be the most effective nutritional supplements for dogs of all ages, and your dog will absolutely love it. With K9Rx, dogs have experienced amazing benefits, from getting a beautiful shiny coat, healthier joints, lean muscle mass, greatly improved energy, less dog breath, to acting and looking years younger. K9Rx is uncompromising nutrition using only the highest grade human ingredients. In just one bucket of K9Rx, your dog will get almost 600 grams of the finest human grade protein money can buy, or about as much as you will find in 4.5 pounds of lean beef, 26 vitamins and antioxidants, 13 minerals, 5 different fatty acids, plus 7 other functional nutrients, including glucosamine, chondroitin, and MSM. The quality is unequaled, and the value is phenomenal. To replace the nutrients contained in just one bucket of K9Rx could cost you over $130, but now your dog can enjoy it for as little as 38 cents a day. Veterinarians are absolutely amazed by the results of K9Rx.
I usually give them a sample box of it, and they usually come back and they go, "That stuff worked great, I want more." And clients just love the product. They think it's a wonderful thing. The coat on the dog acts like a puppy, and the dog just feels overall better. And to me, if you have a dog that's happy and healthy and its skin is nice and its coat is nice and it feels good, well, that's a much better pet than one that's constantly in my office being treated for dermatological problems or, old age problems in general, overall not feeling well.
Your dog could suffer from problems that may be relieved, even completely eliminated, simply by adding K9Rx. Agonizing skin and coat problems.
And I've really noticed a difference in his coat. It's a lot more luxurious and easier to comb, and it has a better sheen to it.
Painful joints.
But I noticed that his joints are a lot more flexible, so I know it's working quite well.
Low energy.
I go get his K9Rx and he's just ready. He knows what he's getting. He knows he's going to get his energy for the day.
Harmful weight problems.
He's been on K9Rx for approximately 3 months, and again in that time he's lost about 10 pounds.
Why take any chances with your dog's health and well-being? Simply cut back on your dog's kibble by 1/3 and then add K9Rx. Shake it up and use it as gravy, or just a shake, or simply sprinkle it on the kibble, add some water and mix it in. Any way you serve it, you can be sure your dog will love it. Dr. Connolly's premium quality protein formula has harnessed the biological superpowers of mother's milk to provide your dog with benefits unmatched by any combination of whole food proteins you can feed to your dog. K9Rx is the total solution. It's unique and cannot be replicated by any food or vitamins or other supplements. It's easy to use, inexpensive, and your dog will love it. You could spend hundreds of dollars in vet bills and vitamins for your dog. Stop wasting your money. For as little as 38 cents a day, you are guaranteed that already in the first 30 days on K9Rx. Your dog will see skin and coat problems virtually disappear, an incredible improvement in any joint problems, an amazing improvement in lean muscle mass and in reduction of body fat, vanishing dog breath, an amazing increase in energy and vitality, a complete rejuvenation in your older dog, and a virtual elimination of most symptoms of aging. All this and more, or your money back, no questions asked. guaranteed. Call now and give your dog K9Rx for just 30 days and see the transformation for yourself. Call now.
It's my pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Scott Connolly, whose background in human nutritional supplements is legendary. Dr. Connolly, how did your background in bionutrition on the human side transition into the world of pets nutrition?
Well, in general, a very curious phenomenon had repeated itself several years into the running of the human nutrition company, where we would get unsolicited testimonials from animal owners who had fed their pets the human nutritional formula with astonishing results.
Really?
And we had, let me tell you, we had pets all the way from a sea otter to an exotic monkey and everything in between. But clearly a lot of dog owners who are experiencing recurring problems with skin and coat difficulties, arthritis disorders, and in particular obesity, were writing in and saying that they had started to supplement their dog's diet with the human product,
right,
and lo and behold had impressive result.
Someone who begins using K9Rx in their dog's diet, how quickly will they begin to see results?
People will be very surprised to see very substantial changes in a relatively short period of time in a range of common conditions, perhaps the most notable being the skin and coat problem domain. This is an area that many people find extremely frustrating.
Absolutely.
And in essence, this can get pretty costly. We've had experiences in our test market with individuals who have spent thousands of dollars on recurrent skin and coat problems. And we've had several K9Rx customers who have reported us, and this has been verified by, for example, our veterinary contacts who have had the use of this product clinically for about 1.5 years now, that dogs who have suffered from this for months can have visual resolution of the lesions within 7 to 14 days. And it's the same design, the same execution strategy that was used in my human nutritional product, which, by the way, has been studied and the results published in major medical periodicals documenting this effect in a variety of human diseases of very serious nature. So this is not voodoo, this is not wishful thinking, this is real.
I've seen a considerable amount of change in her coat. It's silky. Every time we go out, everybody comments on the dog's coat. It's so gorgeous. I've noticed that she doesn't really have doggy breath. Someone actually asked me the other day if I brushed the dog's teeth, and I had to tell him no, I didn't. Since I've had her on the K9Rx, she's not a scratching dog, and I haven't noticed any fleas. And gosh, we live next to 3 acres of oak trees she plays in every day. I want this dog to be around for a long time, and so K9Rx is a perfect alternative for me. It's giving her the things that she needs on the inside for her bones, for her joints. There's vitamins out there and whatnot that you can get at the pet store, but have you ever tried to give your dog a pill? K9Rx, she jumps up on the counter to lap it up every morning. I put 2 scoops in the bowl and she does the rest. And not only is it a wonderful process seeing her enjoy it, I don't feel guilty, just like a child, just like my husband. I want to put a good meal on the table for my husband. I want to put a good meal on for my dog. I had a 13-year-old dog that I was concerned about. My mom actually kidnapped that dog from me, but I sent a bucket over to my mom, and I know that my first baby is doing really good with the K9Rx too.
To say that K9Rx brought back Kim's mother's dog, Shammy, would be an understatement. The truth of the matter is, Shammy, a 14-year-old lab mix, had been so over-medicated that the dog was literally walking into walls. And 6 months ago, the vet said, it's over for Shammy.
Well, she was falling down all the time, and we thought, uh-oh, we may have to put her down, but we love her too much. So we thought we got to do something to perk her up.
Today, Shammy has been taken off all medications. Shammy is literally a new dog.
It took about a week when I noticed the difference. She started being, well, she was, running more and seemed happier, and that made me happy too, because she's a great friend. If you want a healthy, wonderful dog, go out and buy it and tell all your friends, because I think it's a wonderful product.
How do you repay this little guy for all the years of joy he will provide you? The best way is to optimize his nutrition every single day for the rest of his life. Unfortunately, the pet food industry isn't positioned to make this an easy task, as evidenced in this quote from a leading industry magazine. Pets are breaking down from disease at an unprecedented rate. Diseases and illnesses we simply shouldn't be seeing. We should take a serious look at what we've been providing for them. If you've been to the vet recently, then you know the cost consequences of this trend firsthand. K9Rx provides you with a total solution to the quality shortcomings of commercial pet food. For about the same price per month as 1 tank of gas for your car, you can take complete control of the most important aspects of your dog's health and quality of life. Here's how we can help.
K9Rx is the least expensive and most effective nutritional insurance policy you can buy. And it can save you money in vet bills, dog food, vitamins, minerals, and other supplements. And your dog will love you for it.
I think K9Rx is a much less expensive way to make sure that your dog is getting all the nutrients that he needs.
If I were to incorporate the nutrition that's in K9Rx, I'd have to cook a couple chicken breasts and a whole lot of vegetables and supplement that with vitamins.
There's vitamins out there and whatnot that you can get at the pet store, but have you ever tried to give your dog a pill?
Your dog could suffer from problems that may be relieved, even completely eliminated, simply by adding K9Rx. Agonizing skin and coat problems.
The hot spots started to go away, the coarseness, the dryness of their hair was not as brittle, it became nice and smooth.
Painful joints.
She's starting to slow down, show signs of old age. Put her on the K9Rx. She wants to play more, she's a lot more mobile.
Low energy.
I can take her on walks again. She's like a brand new dog, like she's been reborn.
Even for flea problems.
I have taken her off her flea medicine and she hasn't had any fleas at all.
You could spend hundreds of dollars in vet bills and vitamins for your dog. Stop wasting your money. For as little as 38 cents a day, you are guaranteed that already in the first 30 days on K9Rx. Your dog will see skin and coat problems virtually disappear, an incredible improvement in any joint problems, an amazing improvement in lean muscle mass and in reduction of body fat, vanishing dog breath, an amazing increase in energy and vitality, a complete rejuvenation in your older dog, and a virtual elimination of most symptoms of aging. All this and more or your money back, no questions asked, guaranteed. You can't put a price tag on your dog's love, but what is your dog's health worth? $1,000? $10,000? $1 million? For less than $1 a day, your dog can be happier, healthier, and live longer. Give yourself the peace of mind that comes with knowing your dog is getting the best nutrition science can offer. K9Rx is only available through this special TV offer. So call now.
Here with us now is Ann Martin, an author whose profound research exposes what really goes into commercial dog food. Her books, Foods Pets Die For and Protect Your Pet, are the books your commercial dog food manufacturers don't want you to read. Ann, I know you're not a veterinarian and you don't consider yourself to be an expert, but clearly you were a concerned consumer.
We're seeing higher rates of cancers, autoimmune disease, liver and kidney diseases in dogs and cats. I did get a hold of government officials in the U.S. and found the pet food industry is virtually unregulated.
It's nasty ground we're entering in on, but let's be honest about it. Tell me a little bit about what's going into the food.
It is. Meat meal can be comprised of dead animals. These are dead animals that have died in the field, diseased, full of drugs. They can be comprised of roadkill, of zoo animals, of material from slaughterhouse facilities found unfit for human consumption, garbage from restaurants and grocery stores. And dogs and cats, our companion animals, can also be used. And the Ministry of Agriculture in Quebec advised me that they're cooked with their flea collars on, their tags, even the green bags they arrive at the rendering plant in. They're thrown in with the dead cattle, the dead horses, the garbage we discussed from grocery stores, etc.
Angie's 12-year-old Doc has cancer. Angie didn't believe that K9Rx could make a difference.
I absolutely did not believe it because they've been on like vitamins all of their lives ever since they were little tiny puppies.
Amazingly, Doc came back to life after just 3 days on K9Rx.
I saw a difference in Doc in 3 days. In 3 days, he could get up, he would run to the car, he would jump in the car, and we'd go to the park. He's just like a little puppy now.
Doc got a new lease on life, and Angie is saving a fortune in vet bills.
Up until now, I've spent probably $300 and $400 a month because when you have 4 dogs, it's a lot of upkeep. But in the past 6 weeks, I've spent zip, absolutely nothing. Doc had his annual checkup, and I showed my dermatologist, and he couldn't believe that Doc had no skin problems, period. He lost all his fur because of the cancer. His fur is growing back. I mean, I just can't tell you what a great product it is. I guarantee you, you'll see a difference in 3 days. And in a week, it'll be an astounding difference. You will never, ever not have your dogs on it after that.
How do you repay this little guy for all the years of joy he will provide you? The best way is to optimize his nutrition every single day for the rest of his life. Unfortunately, the pet food industry isn't positioned to make this an easy task, as evidenced in this quote from a leading industry magazine. Pets are breaking down from disease at an unprecedented rate. Diseases and illnesses we simply shouldn't be seeing. We should take a serious look at what we've been providing for them. If you've been to the vet recently, then you know the cost consequences of this trend firsthand. K9Rx provides you with a total solution to the quality shortcomings of commercial pet food. For about the same price per month as 1 tank of gas for your car, you can take complete control of the most important aspects of your dog's health and quality of life. Here's how we can help.
Your dog could suffer from problems that may be relieved, even completely eliminated, simply by adding K9Rx. Agonizing skin and coat problems.
I noticed at first in his fur. It's real shiny now, really soft.
Painful joints.
I mean, it's like getting a fountain of youth for your dogs. The way I look at it, it's been great.
Low energy.
Giving Doc the K9Rx has given him the energy that he had when he was a puppy. And he will be on it till the day he dies.
Unpleasant dog breath.
I've noticed that she grew out of puppy breath.
Veterinarians are absolutely amazed by the results of K9Rx.
I usually give them a sample box of it, and they usually come back and they go, that stuff worked great, I want more. And clients just love the product. They think it's a wonderful thing. The coat on the dog acts like a puppy, and the dog just feels overall better. And to me, if you have a dog that's happy and healthy and its skin is nice and its coat is nice and it feels good, well, that's a much better pet than one that's constantly in my office being treated for dermatological problems or, you know, old age problems in general, overall not feeling well.
You could spend hundreds of dollars in vet bills and vitamins for your dog. Stop wasting your money. For as little as 38 cents a day, you are guaranteed that already in the first 30 days on K9Rx. Your dog will see skin and coat problems virtually disappear, an incredible improvement in any joint problems, an amazing improvement in lean muscle mass and in reduction of body fat, vanishing dog breath, an amazing increase in energy and vitality, a complete rejuvenation in your older dog, and a virtual elimination of most symptoms of aging. All this and more, or your money back, no questions asked. Guaranteed. You can't put a price tag on your dog's love, but what is your dog's health worth? $1,000? $10,000? $1 million? For less than $1 a day, your dog can be happier, healthier, and live longer. Give yourself the peace of mind that comes with knowing your dog is getting the best nutrition science can offer. K9Rx is only available through this special TV offer. So call now.
Everyone loves a puppy, and there's a special bond between kids and pups, that's a given. But what happens when that pup grows old and can no longer keep up with the kids? This is a story about Lena. She loves Caesar, her best friend since she was 1. She picked him out at the dog pound, even though he was already a grown dog then. That was 9 years ago. Now Caesar is 14, or about 100 in human years.
Well, I thought he would die because he was always in pain, and he would always lay down. I would give him vitamins, and he would usually spit them out.
But all that changed the day Lena's mom brought home a bucket of K9Rx.
One day my mom came home with K9Rx and I didn't think he would like it, but then the first time he took it, he loved it.
After not being able to get up at times, after being in pain and agony and almost going bald from shedding massively, this is Caesar today after just 60 days on K9Rx. Would you believe he's almost 100 in human years? Looking and behaving like a 5-year-old dog, Caesar has displayed an absolute transformation. Lena and K9Rx nursed Caesar back.
I got my dog back, and I'm happy now.
The goal of commercial pet food companies is not to reproduce at the shelf what nature provides free of charge, nor are they in the business to try and optimize the health of your dog. Strategies for optimal nutrition for dogs and humans were dismissed the moment food became for sale. Savory flavors, shelf life, cost of goods, market share, and all the other routine components of a successful for-profit food company are the execution targets. Add the fact of absent third-party regulation and inspection, and you are faced with the dark realities of contamination and poor quality formulations. Of the two, poor quality is a constant peril, with a far greater likelihood of punishing long-term effects on your dog's health. Most of you have seen the commercials which portray a shower of USDA prime beef and vegetables picked fresh from the garden pouring into a large bag of dog food. If you have any faith in the credibility of this representation, ask yourself these simple questions. If these claims of premium nutrition are truthful, why are the majority ingredients usually cheap cereal grains, carbohydrates that aren't even required by dogs? If all this premium quality nutrition is present, how can they sell this bag of 52 pounds for $16 and make a profit? And perhaps most importantly, why aren't you feeding this to your family and yourself? Simply providing calories and nutrition that's balanced on paper, but unbalanced with respect to true physiologic demand, can sustain life, but not optimal health and well-being. Created from the foundation of my proprietary protein formulation for humans, K9Rx has been designed as a total solution for what is lacking in your dog's diet. Exceptional taste, simplicity, convenience, economy, and the best of what contemporary nutritional science has to offer to optimize your dog's health and quality of life are the features we present in this groundbreaking product. And this opportunity is available with a 100% money-back guarantee on your satisfaction. Don't wait. Simply by replacing a third of your dog's kibble with K9Rx, results can be seen in as little as 7 days. K9Rx is the ultimate nutritional insurance policy that your dog should not be without. Call now to find out how easy it is to improve not only the quality of your dog's life, but also the quality of your life with your dog.